Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Today, we're going to be talking about the wolf mask and whether or not it is worth it for you to farm a +5 version of this. The first thing I will say is that the wolf mask is an interesting piece of gear, and it's actually quite easily farmable. And so, whether or not this is a good or a bad piece of gear, we need to acknowledge that it has a hefty amount of accuracy on it. It's an easy farm. It's probably worth it for you to at least get one +5 version of this. I literally farmed the multi for one night on stream, and I already have 44 recipes. It's gonna be an easy one to get the materials for. My TLDR is that you should max one of these out just because it's going to be nice to have for the accuracy. There are some problems with this piece of gear though, and we're going to go ahead and talk about them. And probably the biggest problem is the lack of jobs that can actually equip it and the lack of relevant jobs that can equip it. So what do I mean by that? So you're most likely going to want to go for the aim version, which is going to give accuracy 15, dex +20, which is also going to give you some accuracy, and accuracy +15 on the +5. Now, the jobs that can equip this, you are basically restricted to either tank type jobs, or you're restricted to evasion class jobs or gunner class jobs. And then, of course, there's the mage class jobs as well. Well, you're not going to be putting an accuracy accessory on Venera, most likely, particularly in the hat slot. You're probably going to be putting some type of evasion gear on. So for the units that are like Thief, Ninja, the units that really rely on evasion, you're going to be putting Sage's hat there. You're probably not going to be putting the Wolf's Mask on a regular basis. Again, this is why I'm saying maybe you're doing something in PvE where you need the accuracy. So it's gonna be nice to have one of these. Another thing is that a lot of the units that can equip this are also gunners and also bow users. And inherently, gunners have higher accuracy than all melee classes. So a lot of the gunners actually don't need the enhanced accuracy. So what are the units that we're really looking at that could get a good use out of the wolf mask? Well, personally, I would be looking at Calculator, I would be looking at Laswell, and I would be looking at Rune Knight. You could make an argument as well for Black Mage, but we'll be talking about this as well in just a moment. Also Red Mage for Jamming Thrust. You could say that Staff Mage could use it, but I actually think Staff Mage doesn't need to use it because they have a guaranteed hit attack, right? And same with White Mage here, they have Holy. So the need for this piece of gear on those units is not as high as, say, Calculator units where, My Little Leela actually does miss a lot, and so this could be a valuable piece of gear on My Little Leela. Now the question I need to ask myself, right? Do I need the aim version so that I have, +30+ accuracy plus the dex? Or should I get the shield version so that it has a little bit of defense on her, she still gets the dex, and she gets an additional +18 accuracy? That's kind of the question I would be asking here. Personally, I think going for the shield version on Little Leela would be good, just because I think that 14 defense might be the difference between Little Leela dying and surviving. However, since Little Leela is an evasion class job as well, I mean, is the wolf mask really something I want to put on her? There's all these questions, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know the answer. It could be nice on her. She misses a lot. But it's one of those pieces of gear that just feels very situational. And adding to the idea of its situationalness is that there's just other gears that can sub in for it. For example, if you want the defense, you can get Platinum Robe. You're gonna have missile resistance as well. Notice it's almost the exact same jobs as well. You could also, of course, always have the Alexandrite Ring, which is going to give a huge chunk of accuracy. Even if it's in NQ form, it's going to give accuracy +20 and 5% elemental resist. And that's pretty powerful, and that's not even including if you have a +5, because if you do have a +5, that would be an additional +40 accuracy. So it does fill the accessory slot for the ring, so you could pair this with the wolf hat. I would not recommend it, but it is possible. There's also other pieces of gear that are going to be coming soon that are going to kind of fill up the slots of your units. So we have like Soul of the Massa coming for a lot of mages, and this is good for like rune knights as well, or calculator units. And while it's not a hat piece of gear, it does add a lot of magic. It does fill in that slot, and so you might be more likely to not use it. You can also see that we have the Bale Gauntlet coming as well in the near future, which is from the upcoming Final Fantasy IV Part 2 event, which is going to give accuracy +20 in the aim form, dex +22, and it's going to have substantially more jobs associated with it, and it's going to give +8% magic resistance on its +5 form. Personally, I'm going to say farm 1. I think if you're looking at the Wolf Mask right now, I think you farm 1 +5, you go for aim, and then you shelve it for that day when you're either going in PvE or that day when you're going up against a crazy evasion composition where you need to have a shit ton of accuracy. It's a niche piece, and it's not prevalent in JP. Yes, it's used in JP. Yes, it has nice accuracy, but it's a niche piece. And at the end of the day, it's only worth farming 1 in my personal opinion. Now, if you guys have an opinion that differs from me, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. I will make a note here as well that accuracy is becoming more relevant in the game, particularly with Ruinstern and Little Leela. More evasion comps are emerging. So it's one of those situations where I wonder if we are eventually going to see a plus accuracy composition just to counter, but at the same time we also have 100% hit attacks from a variety of units, and I'm not sure the plus accuracy is going to be on the level of the plus evasion that they can get on opponents, right? So it's just one of those things where you really have to wonder if it's actually going to be worth it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys are able to at least as easily farm this as I was. The Fenrir fight is just a little bit difficult. And yeah, good luck. And if you guys are going to be buying Visio, use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins, or go to the dig.gs/offer link. As always, I look forward to seeing you guys on the Discord, and have a great rest of your day.